Hi guys, welcome.
This is Elena.
And Michelle.
I'm a 3D artist, and my sister is my emotional support sister for making voiceovers for my art. But today's a special episode. I made some props from Mulan.
Da, 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 da. They're beautiful.
Ooh.
I didn't get a good enough look. I'm going to see them in the end though. This is a pendant.
Yes, indeed.
What's going to be on it? Is it the blue thing I saw?
No, it's
Okay.
a reddish, goldish pendant. For this recording, I started watching Mulan. I watched an hour of the movie just to refresh my memory, and I took some notes. So let's see. Yeah, I want to start a few quotes during all of these things and see what you will finish them with.
Oh.
I think this one might be a freebie. Now, and this will be like the first. Let's see, because first.
Oh no! Now all of China knows you're here.
Yes. Good delivery. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Good. Like, he had so few lines, but he did it.
He made such an impact on our lives.
Yeah. I wonder if he knew. I wonder if they all knew.
Yeah. Maybe that scene was later on in the movie, but they're like, no, this needs to be the opening.
Yeah. Gosh. It's too good. Yeah, it's weird to watch Mulan and realize, like, that character probably died in battle.
Right?
I didn't really think about that when I was younger.
Because Shan Yu is not about leaving people alive. Like, later on, it was like, how many people does it take to deliver a message?
Yeah, incomprehensible. I did not realize that was implying...
Not until older, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, and the guy has the arrow. That's a cool transition. Nothing to think about. That's it. No worries there. They're both cool. But yeah, iconic movie, iconic intro to a movie. Because I can't think of any more... like, amazing intro than, like, the ink spreading.
Right.
And then it, like, resolves into the Great Wall. And it's like, oh, how'd you do that?
Even as a kid, I remember just being in awe of that scene. Just, it was good.
It's like, Mulan's a really good movie, and it's weird that that is not the one that you had to hide from me. That was, by the way, guys, if you didn't know, I watched Lion King way too many times when I was little at the point that she hid it from me and pretended to know nothing about it and all that.
What a scamp.
Audacious. Yeah, I was watching it, trying to just remember things I thought when I was younger, like when she is, when she's getting ready to meet the matchmaker and she's bathing, and like they're pouring all those bottles on her. Mm-hmm. It's like, I still, as an adult, it's like, I don't know what could be in those bottles, because it was all going on her hair.
Yeah.
And like, it seemed like it was making her hair all silky smooth, but then most of it was soapy still.
With the suds, yeah, that they had to wipe, or just like shake off.
It just makes me wonder. Gosh, and then they were singing the song, and the grandma comes in listing all of her items that she's going to give, and it just reminded me of this one time, it was like a year ago, Michelle and I were just getting hysterical over it. We were, like, I don't know how it started, but we were just like, an apple for serenity, an apple for good luck, and have an apple. Like, I don't know, it was dumb. She's just obsessed with her apples. Okay, and then the line...
No, you're trying to go too far. You're talking about the bath and the soaps.
Okay.
But the bath being freezing, did they make a new bath for every girl, or was this the same bath that they all had to use?
I think that they were all getting dressed up by their own relatives. Like, this must have been her own little aunties and stuff who she went to. Because I can't imagine...
Because, like, why would they prep it so... Well, I guess she was supposed to be there.
Yeah, haven't you watched the movie? Gosh, but speaking of, like, she woke up before the rooster crowed to be, like, studying all her notes and stuff. And it's that same day that her dad gets the conscription notice, and it's that very night that, you know, because they have to be at the the whoosh something camp by the next morning. So it's like she has to wake up early to do her matchmaker stuff, and then stay up all night and go traveling to meet at the camp the next morning. It's like she had a long day.
True that.
And then she gets in a big fight. She can't even eat dinner.
Oh, that's why she's so tired when he's, like, force-feeding her breakfast.
Oh, my gosh. It sucks.
Ooh, look at this golden.
Yeah.
It turned golden.
It's a fun pendant. Okay, and then there are a lot of lines in this that were inscrutable. Like, just like certain character deaths, it's like some words they used that I didn't know. So, they're talking about, like, gonna see the matchmaker, scarier than the Undertaker. Didn't know what that was, did you?
Yeah, like a guy that prepares bodies.
But did you know?
I don't know.
I didn't know.
I mean, I feel like it would have fallen in line with what I knew about Hercules, like Underworld, Undertaker. But I mean, that's my adult logic thinking about it. Yeah. I don't know what I thought of when I was a kid. Ask me earlier.
We need a time machine. And then I was still watching. I wrote down that Reflections is such a pretty song. It holds up. It's still so good.
Except... No, I love this song. No, it's a good song. Okay. The one in the movie. But when they play the one that's by Christina Aguilera on the Disney Hits channel, this is the wrong lyrics. I can't sing along and I'm mad.
Oh, no. I haven't heard the Christina Aguilera one enough then.
Yeah.
Dang.
Like, there's some parts that match, but then it's like, you're going off script. Do they tell you you're allowed to, or did you just make it up?
She watched Mulan and she was so inspired. She just made up her own words.
Or they simplified it for the movie. I don't know, but
I don't know.
Either way, I can't sing along if I don't know the words.
That makes sense. Okay, I was watching... Okay, so those folks come to deliver all the conscription notices, and Mulan wants to see, but her mom wants her to stay, like, within their estate, and her grandma gestures her over to a wall. And so Mulan climbs a wall to, like, look over a roof. Seeing it, I had a memory of being younger and feeling like she climbs in such a creepy way, because it's like the way...
Oh, it's done! Oh, I like it. It's good.
Yeah, I'm happy about that one. I did a combo of... like the pendant that's actually in the movie and other pendants that are kind of a similar category, because not all of them look exactly like the one in the movie, so I just wanted to do something that was a little bit like real life as well. And then this is gonna be a comb.
Oh, the comb. Nice.
Yeah, which I didn't know what flower was here. I figured the flower that's on the comb would be the same that is, like, in her garden that her dad is talking about. That's a different flower entirely. So, like, this one here, I think it's going to be a lotus flower, like a simplified lotus flower. And then the one that is in their yard, that's a magnolia.
Oh.
It's interesting.
I was going to say cherry blossom or something.
I would have thought so, too, because the color is spot on. But magnolias can be pink.
Huh.
Okay. Yeah, so Mulan, she climbs creepily, and I think it's just the animation, like, they couldn't, I don't know, from the angle, they probably had a hard time drawing, like, that her fingers were bent, so it just looks like she's, like, gliding over the wall.
Okay.
Like, I don't know, not even like Spider-Man, because he just, it's a creepy climb. Look at it, or maybe I'll put a little clip.
Watch and see.
Let's watch it tonight.
That doesn't stick with me.
I'll put a little clip on this video thing, too, so that everyone can see what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, and then you and I were talking about this recently, that, you know, she sees her father, he's got the conscription notice, and then he's like practicing his sword forms, and he collapses, and he, like, looks at the conscription notice, and I think you and I agreed that we both thought it was, like, that was causing him pain. That it's not, it's just, he's thinking about what he has to do next. It's just, like, that was not clear to me at all as a child. It's like, wow, just get rid of it. It seemed like such a big deal that she had to take it from him, and, like, it seemed like it was going to be a much bigger kind of heist, but it wasn't anything.
No.
It was just a piece of paper. Oh my gosh. And then I was watching it, like, just before she makes the decision to take her father's place, she's just, like, sitting out in the rain on this gigantic dragon throne on her parents' property and all that. And I'm like, that is such a good place to have a teenage sulk. Like, imagine having that in your backyard, like, always accessible. It's like, I'm gonna go sit on the dragon statue and cry.
Okay, I think, I feel like we watched it recently, and you didn't, it didn't stick with you. The part where she's seeing their parents' silhouettes in the window, and then her dad, like, her mother falls away from him, and it was like, what's going on here? It was just supposed to show, like, she's disagreeing with him going off too, maybe, like, just a struggle, but I don't know, it was just like, it was just a weird,
it's like in our
visual.
Books, in our books when it's saying, like, and then she closed her eyes. It's like, did she die? Yeah, things are so ambiguous when you're a child. I remember watching the sequence where she's getting ready to go and, like, she's cutting her hair and all that. It's like she cuts it and her hair is kind of jaggedy, and then she's tying it up into a hair tie, and it's, like, perfectly smooth after that. I always loved that.
Yeah, like, not even with a hair tie, but with a ribbon.
Like, you have silky, soft hair. It's not going to stay up. But it does, because it's magic.
Yeah. And it goes from underneath.
Right.
To give it top of the hair.
I feel like I have tried to replicate that motion, and it doesn't work.
No.
Your hair doesn't stay secure.
It does not.
And, like, the top parts of it certainly won't do anything right. Lies, you know?
Animators, explain yourselves.
Yeah, I had another word that I didn't understand because I didn't understand. Okay, so it's when the great ancestor is talking to Mushu, and he's addressing him like, oh, demoted one. I didn't hear those as separate words. I just thought it was like, oh, demoted. Like, what is oh, demoted? What kind of word could that be? Because I don't know what a demotion is when I was young. I don't know. It's a big mystery. I wish I could have known, like, I don't know when the transition happened for me to know what that word was.
Yeah. And,
like, what an undertaker is and that kind of thing. I think I probably learned about the wrestler before I learned about the position. And then the, like, well, your great-granddaughter had to be a cross-dresser. Didn't know what a cross-dresser was. They used a lot of those, and, like, none of them made sense, but it was still an entertaining movie.
Yeah.
Did everyone know at the age that Mulan came out for them what a cross-dresser was? Put it in the comments.
What year was it?
It was, I think it was 98.
98.
Yeah, because
Did we watch it brand new?
I don't know.
I was 7.
I would have been.
Was it just something we gathered in our lives? Because we had it, we watched it a lot.
I just don't know.
Huh.
It's none of my business. Oh my gosh. And then I was thinking about this aspect of the movie I haven't thought about before, because Mushu tries to wake up the Great Stone Dragon, but he breaks it instead, and I was just thinking, it's such a weird day for the Fa family. It's like, their daughter's gone, it's not going to be a priority for them to realize, like, our big, huge dragon's throne is gone. But it's like, that's going to be an issue at some point.
Yeah,
like,
they never mention it, do they?
Like, when Shang comes to the end of the movie, it's like, Mulan could show him around her house, and it's like, oh my gosh, we used to have the coolest chair here. We don't have it anymore.
Yeah.
Like, she won't know why it's not there.
Huh.
I need some closure on that. Please.
And it's like they had all the different animals in their shrine and whatnot. That those are all important things, as well as the Great Stone Dragon. If the ancestors think that's an important thing, then the family ought to as well. So it should be a big deal that it's not there.
Yeah.
Mulan 3.
Gosh, there was another aspect of this that I feel like I could have gotten emotional about it if I were in the right mood for it. But there's like a little offhand mention of this when Mulan is late for her appointment to get all dressed up, and her mom is like, oh, I should have prayed to the ancestors for good luck. And the grandma says, how lucky can they be? They're dead. So I feel like that implies that she doesn't care to pray to the ancestors much. But then when Mulan is found to be missing, the grandma says it. She like prays for her.
Help us, ancestors.
Yeah, so it's just like she doesn't care so much in her day-to-day life, but for her granddaughter, yeah, she'll care. It's just very sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the joke, I didn't get this one either, like, oh, now I have to go do, like, this is Mushu, like, now I have to go do this, all because Miss Man had to go take her drag show on the road.
Oh, I don't even know that line.
It's a line. They said it. They were so bold. I think he's talking to the cricket.
Yeah. Gosh, that's never struck me as anything, even in my adult years of watching it.
Yeah, they do. They say some things.
Yeah.
Did you guys get that joke? Did you know? Because I don't know if I knew what a drag show was until... Gosh, I don't know.
Because
Because I had a friend in college who liked RuPaul's Drag Race, but I feel like I knew of that enough to know the context of that, like, play on words for the show title. So I don't know. It's unwritten. Rest is still unwritten. Finish this quote.
Okay.
They're very...
I feel like I almost had it. They're very manly and tough.
Yes!
I could see the scene, and she's talking about her sword, and she's trying to pull it out, and she's fumbling.
Yes. It's a good one. Okay, this was a thing I was thinking about recently, where it's like, there are a whole bunch of conscription notices that are given to every family in her village, you know, but when she's at the camp, you know, that's where they're all supposed to go. She doesn't see any of her, you know, village mates
That's
there.
true.
I feel like that's a plot hole. Or maybe
they could have gone to different camps, though.
No, they were all going to that one camp.
They might not
report
have.
there in the morning. I watched a Today Show.
Okay.
But maybe she was avoiding them. Like, oh no, they might recognize me as a girl.
It was such a tight-knit group in the end, though.
I know, right? That's another thing that
The marching on to battle. We should have seen them. Yeah, any of them. I'll take my father's place.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, set of... What is it?
Oh, no.
I will serve in my father's place. That guy. He was memorable.
Yeah.
I didn't see him.
I didn't see nothing about him. And here's the comb.
Ooh. So fun and shiny.
So fun and shiny. And the last prop is...
An apple for serenity.
No.
I can't remember.
A sword.
A sword.
A sword
Sort
for
of Sean
killing.
Yu.
No, just
all
her,
wavy.
her sword.
Oh, her sword. That's
Yeah.
a good with a dragon head.
Mm-hmm. Which I had
Nice.
mentioned in the big illustration video I made of the for Chinese opera, is like that's how the sword looks in the Mulan opera, like that has been ages and ages old. So I think that the animators just took some cues from the real life play, which is cute.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I got to model that after having drawn it in the previous video. Gosh, now I only have the one prop left. I'm nervous. I have time to say all the things I need to say. Okay, here's another finish the quote. I've got. Or maybe you'd remember.
Oh, wait. I've got a name. And it's boy's name too. Or man's name too? What did you say?
Boy's name.
Boy's name too.
Yes. It's a good one.
The first thing that jumped to my head was, I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts.
Yeah, I was gonna correct it because I feel like in my head I always think of it like, oh, I have a name, like not I've got. But I was watching the movie and I wrote it down directly. But yeah, I was watching that scene and Mushu is whispering to her all these suggestions behind her back.
Ping.
Yeah, but it's like everyone in the camp aside from Shang is behind her back as well. I feel like it would just be like everyone's best kept secret that like they all know that Ping has a dragon for some reason, but they're not saying anything because they already think he's weird. So I want some acknowledgement of that at some point. Yeah, in Mulan 3.
Yeah, because she's whispering back to him at
Right?
the same volume. His name's whatever.
Right? Oh, gosh. Gosh, and I was writing down some notes during that part, and I wasn't really focusing on the movie, and I was like, oh, maybe I should pause it so I can really give it all my attention. But then I saw the part where she's like, she spits, like, Hoxo Loogie. And I was like, I'll just let this pass. I don't want to pay attention. It's so embarrassing.
Yes.
It's the worst loogie hawk in the world.
Yes.
Okay, then I was thinking about this other thing, because she says that she's Fa Zhu's son, and Shang and Shifu are both like, oh, the Fa Zhu? Like, I didn't know he had a son. Like, they think he's super cool. Like, he's, like, legendary, I feel like.
Yeah.
So, I'm just thinking about the scenario where he does go to the camp. Like, if Mulan didn't think to steal the conscription from him, and he goes and reports in, and Shang's like, you're my senior. Like, I studied your work in the past. What would... I feel like that wouldn't have worked. They would have just been like, go to the capital because you need to be, like, our advisor, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. So I feel like even if her father went there, it wouldn't have turned out bad.
Yeah. She totally just overstepped. Got carried away.
Yeah.
Were there other older people there, though? I can't remember.
I didn't see many olders. I feel like they... At most
And the
they
fact
would
that he
just-
could barely walk, like,
Right.
even though he was, like, pretending, like, you can see he's got a limp.
Yeah.
Even when he was trying his best to start his stuff.
Yeah, it's like Shang at some point was in the middle of Make a Man Out of You was going to send her home. So it's like I think that would have just happened to Fa Zhu as well. Like, you are super cool, but you got a hurt leg.
Yeah, of all the things of jumping over the rocks and stuff on the water,
Yeah.
like, he can't physically do those things.
Yeah, I think
He
at
would've just
best
been
he would
sent.
just, like, he would stay to, like, help train. Like, you know how to instruct people on how to do this because you did it yourself. And then, like, once they head out, then it's like, yeah, maybe stay on it as advisor or just go home because...
Mm-hmm. That'd be a fun backstory to tell. Or even just in, like, one of the Disney books they make.
Yeah. I know all the Marvels, they have little, like, what-if scenarios, like little comic spin-offs. So I feel like they could do that for Mulan. There are a lot of options.
We are literally reading a little Mulan storybook with Felicity, and it's when she's younger and seeing the matchmaker, like, getting her training. And her father's away at war, but he's on his way home. So it's like, maybe they'll mention something. I don't know. It could be, what a coincidence. I mention it and it happens.
Gosh. Okay, another joke I didn't get when I was younger is, like, the morning of their training, everyone's being kind of, like, causing a ruckus, and Shifu is going, like, order, like, be orderly.
Yeah,
like, just,
order in the court.
Yeah, but then they're like, oh, pan-fried noodles, like, I'll have a sandwich or whatever. Like, I never got that joke, because it was, I did think he was calling for their order for their food, so I didn't know why he got bothered by it after that. Here's another, finish the quote.
Okay.
And I'll do
it with my shirt on.
The voice is a giveaway.
Yes.
After that part, I was watching the song go on and like Make a Man Out of You, and I realized at some point that Shang spends the entire song shirtless. Did you know?
No.
Like, it took a while to notice, but it's like,
I believe
it keeps happening. Like, everyone is running, they have all their clothes on, he's shirtless still. And then, like, at the very end of the sequence, like, Mulan gets the arrow from the thing, everyone comes out of their tents. And I was like, wait, surely he's gonna have, like, this is a different day. But no, he comes out of his tent with a shirt off, too. Like,
well, it's morning, he doesn't sleep with his shirt on.
It's just, like, it's just so silly.
Yeah.
Because there's a song in Prince of Egypt that spans... Like, in the story, it spans, like, 15 years or something, because it's, like, people are getting married, and people, like, all these things are happening, but it's one song montage kind of thing. It's just sped up for the audience. But it's, like, in the world of this song, if it were happening in real life, it'd be like, yeah, Dad's been singing that song since I was born. Like, this is crazy. Anyway, so Shang has been shirtless since the beginning of the song.
Yes.
It's been weeks.
Weeks of training.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, another joke I didn't get. When Mulan was in the water and Mushu sees some of her, her three kind of friend people showing up. And Mushu's like, I gotta do something. Like, there are a couple of things they're bound to notice. Like, I never understood why. I just was like, yeah, the whole secret, huh? Like, I wasn't thinking about body parts. Oh. Yeah, they're gonna blow the whole secret. Oh, no. Gosh, another thing that is so iconic in the movie is Mushu's toothpaste after he
yes, because he's got such a long tongue.
He just keeps on it on like whipped cream. It's like, I want toothpaste to be like that for me.
And such like a cartoon thing that the dragon has a toothbrush and toothpaste out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very cute. Yeah, this one was tricky because I was gonna sculpt the details on like when I was still in Maya, but I realized it was just gonna be so irritating if I tried to do it that way. So I just did it. I did like a height map on in Substance Painter, and it has the same effect.
Nice.
Which means I only have a couple more minutes left. I'm nervous. Okay, so Mushu and the Cricket deliver the message like, oh, you guys gotta move your troops. They like tell Chifu, and they're on a panda, remember? Mm-hmm. And all the time when I was watching that movie when I was younger, I thought the panda like went over a hill. But it's like, watching it more recently, I see it's a tree.
Up a tree.
That it climbs. But it's like, watching it now, it still is like, it's an optical illusion to me. It looks very much like a hill.
But it's weird that it climbs a tree, isn't it?
I feel like pandas can climb trees.
Just normal like that? Just like walking without trying? It's not like a grab on, and it was just...
I don't know. I want to Google it now. Pandas climbing trees so easily and seamlessly, even with a stack of hay on their backs. You know what? It's kind of good that I didn't watch the whole movie because I only have a few more points for these last few minutes.
Oh, yes.
Okay. So they are going through in the mountains, and Mushu accidentally sets a little rocket on fire, and Shang's like, you gave away our position, and then like they start getting attacked. Flaming arrows hit the carriage that Khan is pulling, and Shang is like, save the cannons. And I was thinking, like, because Khan is still holding that wagon that gets attached to him, and I was thinking from Mulan's perspective, it's like, save my horse!
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about? Like, these cannons mean nothing to me.
But she does save her horse.
Mm-hmm.
And then the horse saves him. That'll show him.
Yeah. Yeah, he should have been thanking Mulan and her horse.
Mm-hmm.
He's so ungrateful. Oh my gosh. Here's another. Finish the quote.
Okay.
Do you
see them? Yes.
So good.
It slipped right through my fingers. I haven't seen it in a while. It's still there.
Yeah, that's all you need. But yeah, I was watching that scene with like the avalanche, and like Khan is kind of like wading through the snow as if it's like waves at an ocean and stuff. And I was wondering if scientists and like, yeah, just like environmental scientists got annoyed. Like, that is not the physics of an avalanche.
Yeah.
Like, that is not possible. And then later when they all like, the horse and the two people get pulled up by but just one single rope. It's like, I wonder if scientists were mad, like, that is not the physics of a rope. What are you talking about? It's just movie magic, you know.
Tis.
Hollywood's gotta lie about ropes.
And like when I forget his name, picks up the whole stack of
Yeah.
people, like that makes it easier for any of them.
Gosh, I always thought, like, whenever I watched that scene, I always thought, oh, like, that's such a shame that he wasn't the first one to grab it, because he has to carry so much more now. Like, it would be so much easier if he could have, I don't know. It's like, it's just fake. It was done for laughs, you know? Yeah. Okay, and my final note, and it's to finish the quote. They popped.
They popped out of the ground like daisies.
Yes. Oh, gosh. And then I also love his, like, let's go kick some honey buns.
Yes.
Gosh, he has so many good lines.
He does. Okay, but when they're making those, like, it's not marshmallows, when they put them over the one little fire.
It just didn't register because it's like, they look so squishy. Like,
yes.
and you know, you don't, I've never put them over a fire. Oh, ta-da!
Oh, ta-da!
There we go. Wouldn't you like a sword like that?
Oh, I want all of it. So fun. We should do more like this.
Okay. Which one should I do next?
Ooh,
Put you right on the spot.
Beauty and the Beast.
Ooh, yeah. That I can finally have an excuse to make a rose.
Yes.
All right, everyone. Thank you for watching.
See you next time. Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum.